First question's for Ariel. For just how did it feel to be back and after sitting on the sideline for
It felt great.
Great. No, honestly though, I hate not, being out, not being able to help my team. Um, I mean, it's nice being able to use your voice on the sideline, but it's nothing like being, out there in the trenches with them. So it felt good to literally just be back out there with my teammates and being able to smile, point at people for doing stuff. Like, it just felt good to be back out there.
And then Elizabeth, you've been playing through this whole stretch. Like, how great is the feeling in the locker room right now after snapping just this 8-game skid that you guys have been on?
Yeah, it feels really good. Sometimes there are games where, the stats, it feels like it's better, but it doesn't translate into a win. So it's nice for it to turn into a win for sure.
Elizabeth, just for you, I think a big strength of this team all season has been the post-to-post passing, but now with Ariel back, not only her, but a lot of contributions from the other guards, Rachel and Segi as well. What went right out there in terms of how that ball was moving around?
Yeah, I thought we played with good pace offensively and good spacing. Sevgi does a really good job of reading ball screens. But you can only do that if we're in good space as well. So just having an extra spacer, an extra slasher, and I thought we cut really well off the ball as well, and so that helped us offensively.
This is for either of you. You guys came out strong in the first quarter, but in the second quarter, you guys had a little bit of a slump. What was the messaging to the team? How did you guys overcome that, knowing the third quarter isn't always your best?
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think the biggest difference were the paint points in the second quarter. We weren't getting in the paint, not getting as clean looks. So coming out, we knew the third quarter was really important. So we knew that we wanted to punch first, trying to get the ball inside. Mill was so great for us. So continuing to feed her and let her just do what she does.
I saw at the end of the game, you kind of like looked to the sky and like raised your hands. Can you just talk about like what that moment was, kind of what was going through your head?
Yeah, just breaking a losing streak. I've been in this league a long time, had winning streaks, losing streaks, but and knowing that all it takes is one. So sometimes just winning that one game, it just changes the mindset and the mentality and reminds us of what we're capable of.
Question for either of you. Just the moments down the stretch, I thought Rachel did a really good job of handling the pressure. Just wanted to get your assessment of just what you guys saw down the stretch.
Yeah, I'll answer that one.
Yeah.
I just think she, like you said, she handled the pressure well. I mean, it was her and E in that situation. And they're both good free throw shooters. So being able to kind of have both of them kind of in that instance and then be able to break out of it, and find options on the backside. I mean, I think it just speaks to our poise kind of down the stretch. We've been in those situations before and we haven't been as great. So again, like we always want to look at the small wins within the game. And I think the way we handled that at the end, I'm proud of how we went out with that one.
Ariel, they're only up 9 with about a minute and a half left. I mean,
Yep.
there's a chance they can come back, and you get the ball in your hands. Could you describe the mentality you had when you first came back, kind of closing out with a couple clutch buckets? Also, what kind of shots were you looking for?
I think I turned it over.
Almost. We
Yeah,
got the
almost
time-
turned it
we
over.
got the
Right,
timeout.
right. Thank you for calling that, by the way. He called that. Honestly, just take care of the ball. And if there was an opportunity to go finish, I think at the end of the game, sometimes you can get tight and you think about trying to, wait for the foul. I think a lot of the times we think that way. So just being able to take the opportunities that were given to us, take care of the ball, and also meet passes and stick together, and fight for a win. Like we have to fight for a win. We have to fight for everything that we get. So just fight for a win.
Knowing that, after 8-game losing streak, how does the mentality change coming to practice the next day? And just, are you more excited to come to practice the next day after that?
I mean, sure. Like, I'm like cautious of saying that because I do think, even today in shoot around, the energy was really good. And so that's the stuff that kind of feeds into games, and you don't want to be too high or too low. So even though it's one win, we want to keep doing the right things. So we don't want it to change our energy too much.
This one's for you, E. Will. I just wanted to get your thoughts just on how it feels for you, just seeing your teammates just kind of all sticking together, just a win like this tonight. Just what does it feel like?
It feels good. I mean, our conversations were about playing with confidence. It's something Tyler talked about pregame. It's something we talked about in the locker room. Despite our record, I think, we're we're still pro basketball players. So you really want to come in with a mentality that you're really good at what you do. And I thought everyone did a good job of, despite like any turnovers or mistakes, still playing with a lot of confidence today.
Ariel, this was your first game playing with Sevgi. What did you like with her kind of running the offense, and what did she allow you to do offensively and also defensively?
Yeah, I'm actually played with Sev this past winter, fall, out in Turkey. So we kind of have rapport in that instance. But I think just bringing in another guard who has a PG mentality was huge for us. Obviously losing Sloot is a big blow. And people probably want us to stop talking about it, but I'm not going to because it's Sloot. But I think bringing in another point guard was really huge for us, and just Sev's ability to already mold to our team, I think is huge. It says a lot to her character and her ability as a player.
And then I got one more.
Oh.
Sorry. 8 consecutive double doubles for you, 15 and 15
Yeah,
last
yeah.
game, 18 and 10 today. What's kind of been working for you? It just feels like you've kind of settled in here offensively over the last couple weeks.
Just playing aggressive. You know, people are trapping our guards a lot more, so reading off of the short rolls, I think, has been really good. But yeah, I think just an aggressive mentality and doing whatever it takes to win.
Thank you.